pages. On a micro level, we can look at it on a bit more of a macro level, as the commercial consultants say in meetings, which is a bit cringy. But yeah, so I use SEO Gets, fantastic piece of software and SaaS tool. It basically repurposes Google Search Console onto a much nicer UI, and it has a couple of features that Search Console doesn't have, like query counting and this. So if you sign up to SEO Gets, I'm not affiliated with it, by the way, and then uh, synchronize Search Console in there, then we can look at topic clusters and content groups and performance. The easiest way of doing it, but you do kind of need to double check, is with AI. So if you go into the settings section on SEO Gets, click one-click topic clusters, and then click one-click content groups. So just to let you know the difference, content groups is related to the types of pages, and then topic clusters is related to the types of queries. So it's looking at phrases which are contained in each of those. So for example, if you've got a ton of blog posts, you can analyze just the blog posts on your website. But if you're looking to analyze the queries within those blog posts and possibly informational queries on the service pages, then you'd look to create a topic cluster, which is like how, when, where, what, the informational sort of queries. And what this really helps to do is to come up with, you can build an entire SEO strategy from it. So you can look at which topic clusters and content groups are dropping down, declining versus the previous period, previous year. Previous year's normally more reliable due to seasonality, but it's just one of them things. If you're struggling to decide where to prioritize on a website and put most of your resource and efforts, then this is the way to go. So once these are set up, and I would review them after you've used the AI button to create the different topic clusters and content groups, then I would, yeah, review them and then have a look which ones are performing better and performing worse. So there's a couple that I think I set up these quite recently. Let's do versus previous period. Yeah, so there's a lot of red on there, as you'd expect, because it's going December versus November, and there's always more traffic in November to my site. But what I'm also looking at is the average position. So this would be the average position for all the search queries that are related to Sheffield and local SEO, regional SEO services. So these more like national, and then I've put them into content groups like location based, general SEO tools, industry specific. So any that have dropped down in position. So if I look at the content groups of pages that I've got regarding SEO tools, so you can see all the page, I've clicked into this, I've got all the pages that are related to SEO tools, and then I can start to look at which exact ones within there have dropped off. So which SEO tools are free open source, that's dropped down on average 3 positions. So I click into that one. I'd also want to double check if the query counts increase, because if that's increased, that'll naturally lead to a drop in average position. So there is context around it. If it's not increased, then and impressions are down and the query counts stagnating a little bit, then that's something where Google's not giving as much value to the content. And that's where I'd look to expand the content, refresh it, add internal links to it. So you can see the query count's pretty stable, but impressions are down for open source SEO tools. Positions are dropping for a few of them. So this is where I'm going to go into this blog post and refresh it. So yeah, feel free to message me on LinkedIn. It's Joe Fisher, freelance SEO consultant, if you've got any questions regarding it and prioritizing. Thank you.